don the crown is to step willingly into the heart of an ever-turning storm. The throne is not a resting place, but a crucible, where each dawn brings with it a shadow of new challengers and a weight of old expectations. There is no denying who currently stands as the best heavyweight, yet some still search for reasons to question your legacy. Every missed detail, every undotted I and uncrossed T must be corrected to silence the choir. In a fight still debated over whether Dubois' punch was a low blow, he now finds himself back in line for a rematch against Usyk after rebounding with an impressive 3-fight win streak and capturing the IBF World title. Second chances are rare, so if Dubois wants to prove himself, the time is now. Dynamite Daniel Dubois is a power puncher juggernaut, a physically imposing heavyweight known for his hammering right hand and destructive left hook, both capable of ending a fight instantly. Dubois is at his best when he's pressing forward, applying pressure and forcing opponents into exchanges. He uses a stiff jab to close distance and set up power shots, preferring to dictate the pace and break down his opponents with unrelenting aggression. While his defense is improving, it remains more basic, relying on a high guard and blocking, which he compensates for in raw power and aggression. Oleksandr Usyk is a master technician and mobile southpaw. His style is built around exceptional footwork, constant movement, and the ability to create angles that keep opponents guessing. Usyk's ring IQ is among the best in boxing. He reads his opponents, adapts his tactics mid-fight, and uses feints and subtle shifts to set his attacks. Defensively, he relies on head movement, quick pivots, and lateral movement rather than a static guard.
Good as it gets.
Gloves down. Touch him. Go. Let's go.
Just about time.
When you have a power puncher and a technician, there's a clear difference in the points of attack. Dubois, who is still a bit raw in his approach, prefers to come forward and attack head-on. To do this effectively against a southpaw, especially if you lack the speed to quickly close the gap, you need a sturdy jab to get you through the front door. The mirror stance naturally blocks the center line with both lead and rear hand, creating an obstacle that Dubois must navigate in order to line his straight cross. On the other hand, Usyk is a more agile boxer, using footwork and attacks from angles. By taking these angles, Usyk gains a significant advantage over the flat-footed Dubois. When Usyk steps to the outside, there's less interference from Dubois' guard, allowing Usyk to line up his shots. And even if he misses, he's able to step through and exit, enabling him to reset the exchange on his own terms.
Just firing over everything at the minute, Usyk, and he's taking that little bigger guys.
Just takes him out of their rhythm, making him miss, making him tired.
For a puncher like Dubois, whose raw power is the underlying foundation to his style, it's crucial that he's able to either plant his feet or step into his punches.
He's in trouble.
I tell you what, guys.
Like a baseball slugger, Dubois swings completely through with every punch. It's a roll of the dice. If he lands big. But if he misses, it's extremely energy intensive while leaving him completely exposed during his recovery.
I see him throw the left hook because of that spin-off that Usyk does his right-hand side.
Any good technician understands the opponent's flaws and uses them to their advantage, luring them in and triggering the bad habits. Dubois is a puncher. He relies on going punch for punch, trusting in his power. Knowing this, Usyk used feints, hand taps, and throwaway jabs to provoke Dubois. When Dubois tried to punch with Usyk's jab, he'd overextend himself, only to be punished for his mistakes of punching through.
Look, there's that step. Just miss it at the end of the replay there, but he's just using...
Dubois was repeatedly drawn in because of his lack of discipline.
In his favor, this man is a master, he's a magician.
This is what true mastery of distance control looks like. Knowing how to stand in a pocket and pull back just enough to stay in range to counter. This was a foreshadowing of the demise that lie ahead.
Fantastic work. It really
Trying to cut off the ring with plotted footwork against agile movement is like chasing a rabbit in an open field. Just when you think you've got it cornered, the rabbit slips past your grasp.
beautiful left hand from Usyk, but he knows who's
Because of Dubois' inability to effectively take away space, he was constantly at a disadvantage. Remember, it's your feet that dictate your body's positioning. And with the constant movement, it was Usyk who controlled when and where the exchanges took place, choosing to strike only when it suited him.
First two for Daniel Dubois. Usyk, the crowd are chanting. The IQ of the
easy trouble up the jab. That left hand comes right through the middle as it does there.
Dubois' primary weakness was a static guard, which is why he relied so heavily on aggression. He was completely open down the middle. The magician had many tricks up his sleeve. Each time Usyk took the outside angle, Dubois expected a straight cross from down the middle, only to be blindsided by an up jab from beneath his line of sight.
But Usyk positive, expect a fast start, but this
After imprinting a pattern of shooting down the middle, Usyk broke it with a left hook around the guard.
and remind him what did happen in Poland. The Ukrainian wizard who's just looking at Dubois' body and then throws it up.
At this point, Dubois was in full war mode, abandoning all boxing, allowing his intrinsic thoughts of taking over to fight.
Makes you work extra hard.
Yeah, when you're mentally tired, that sends
When you're a bull fixated solely on a matador's red cape, don't be surprised when he guides you into a stone wall.
That's the variation of the shot. He just went inside of the stance.
Long took as he was relaxing. There's not loads of weight on the shot.
Daniel Dubois can come again. Match to the mercurial curve, wasn't it?
I think it's that first one. Sorry, I think it's the first one that really did the damage. That one knocks him over. But I think
Stage A, will they turn into a night?
But Usyk going in for the finish. Dubois went all in with the same haymaker he used against Joshua, only for it to fall short due to Usyk pulling back with his right hook, essentially setting up the kill shot.
Left one. And all rise for the brilliance of Oleksandr.
History now is indelibly inscribed. In a sport where becoming a world champion is already a monumental challenge, Usyk has gone far beyond, becoming a 3-time undisputed world champion. After conquering the cruiserweight division, he dares to challenge and hunt the heavyweight giants, where it was once believed that a good big man will always beat a better smaller man. Usyk emerged as a champion who shattered that very notion, reminding us that limits are merely illusions.